He's slow to the ground.
I actually don't know. I think he can't grab Kirby's pancake when he lands.
Yeah.
But I think at normal dash grab, I'm pretty sure you can grab him. It's been a really long time since I played against Mega Man as a Kirby.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you do have a Rosa now. So
yeah.
I can't imagine there would be a time where you wouldn't want to go Rosa in that matchup.
I mean, I would probably still go Kirby in the matchup. It's just been a long time since I played Mega Man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely a very doable matchup for both characters. Like I said, it is even.
Yeah. Going on the battlefield, so definitely going to be seeing some late stocks here. Both these players, very good at the neutral game, very patient players at that. So definitely going to be waiting a little while, and, you know, these kills might take a little bit.
Something that we saw right away, which is one of the things that works for Mega Man, is that you saw how he immediately got some damage. And this is how Mega Man will play the matchup. He'll get that chip damage, and because Kirby's slow, he can't do too much about it. And now you see that Mike is like trying to get in because he's like, oh, okay. It's not so much that he's building a lot of damage, but he's getting a lot of hits in, which means he's winning in the neutral there. And he's just like, oh, god damn it, I gotta get something.
No, right, and that's a great roll read right there, knowing that MikeKirby is going to try to approach, just immediately down smash, got quite a lot of percent off of it. Did Kingarc.
Kingarc is doing a fantastic job of like staying in that burst range zone so that Mike can't react to it. And you know, he's just kind of harassing him with a bunch of different options every single time.
I guess dash attack is another one of those. I think Mike, I'm not sure if he's realizing the Metal Blade is maybe hitting his crouch. I think a lot of the time he's just kind of...
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, the spawning Metal Blade toss will hit ducking Kirby, but then the regular toss won't.
Yeah,
yeah. One of the things, just to like MikeKirby's gameplay, is that he will... You can't always bank on seeing how you do versus Mike immediately, because you might get a lot of hits in, but what Mike is really good at is remembering every single instance on how he got hit.
Oh, is he dead?
He should be dead.
He tried. He tried to get it. Yeah.
And so, yeah, remembering every single instance. And so, like, he's slowly adapting and getting ready for that pattern, getting that pattern recognition. Like, right now, like, he's pretty far behind, but he still hasn't lost the stock, and that's really important.
Gonna be it, though.
But I think, nope.
Oh, wow.
We're on Battlefield, baby.
Yeah, big blast zones. This is why this is my favorite stage. People just live forever and ever and ever. But that right there, the back air going to take it. Very high knockback growth on that one.
Yes.
It's almost like Meta Knight back air. It's very similar in the animation as well.
So what's interesting about this situation here is that Mike is now, obviously, he's at 0, so he doesn't have any rage, but since he wasn't able to build a lot of damage, he does have still some up tilt strings. He's now at 70, so they're going to be strings rather than combos, and you have to do some mix-ups and just like get the neutral. But now he's getting it at a point where he can get a kill.
No, right, yeah, up smash is part of kill now, right?
Up smash, almost definitely, but
Back air's getting to that. No, yeah, Mega Man is a big boy.
There we go.
A little bit heavier than Cloud, but gets the roll read. And now MikeKirby right back in this game. Only 17% of damage put onto him that stock.
Yeah, so like I said, like Kingarc had a very strong lead, and he was doing really well, using a lot of different options. But I think he may have showed his hand, like with literally all of his mix-ups, and just letting Mike measure how far he needs to stay away from him to like get certain things to happen.
What's duel? Oh wow, great upbeat by Kingarc.
Yeah, remember if you do a special or any area, once you've initiated a move, the footstool won't put them in tumble.
Be a fan of footstool, exactly.
Yes.
Just because the animation is initiated, regardless of what frame the move itself comes out.
So we've seen some really good adaptation by Mike, basically adjusting the range that he needs to be at for Kingarc to basically like bring out expected movement.
That's no jump from Kingarc. Mike may not be able to respond in time. However, Mike does now have the lead. 2 minutes left to go. Can't be expecting a timeout at this point, but it's been a slow-paced game, to say the least.
I don't think we're going to see a timeout. I think we're definitely going to see a kill here.
A smash read potentially again.
I don't think Mega Man can kill him yet, even with like up smash or whatever.
Nah, I think it's definitely too early. Also, it's just like decently strong. I mean, down smash on a roll read might kill. Up tilt obviously will also do the trick. But
Kirby does have some setups with the Z drop Metal Blade, because you know the Metal Blade is always a constant knockback. Ooh, nice. I really like that.
Preserve the jump. Allowed him to really mix up his recovery. Ooh. The back air, though, just not in time. Going to get that perfect shield out.
Nice. I would have just grabbed. You have half rage, and you could up throw on that mid-platform.
That's true. Oh, the drop right there. That little bit of rage gonna hurt him in the end.
Although if you're not convinced that it would kill, I totally understand that. Although I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow, that worked!
So
Wow, that was sick.
Yo, that was really cool. Unfortunate for Mike, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it sent him in the same direction. Let's take a look at that again. Wow.
Wow. What? So this is where I kind of wish we had like a slowdown. Obviously, not very doable. But
It's
like,
coming. Don't worry. It's
oh
coming.
wow, no, because it was the Mike. Okay, so Mike got hit by the multi-hit and then the final hit. And Kingarc got hit by the late hitbox. If you notice, he gets hit by the late hitbox of this, which is what made him more positive. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, good stuff to Kingarc.
Yeah.
Mike gonna run that back. He's like data collected.
Yes.
Honestly, that was one of those things where like Mike did a really good comeback from the beginning of the game and kind of was controlling the speed of that game.
Yeah.
And
that's what a lot of people say about Mike is that like that one thing that he does have is he controls the game, like the speed.
Yeah.
Like his neutral like just by nature does that.
Yeah, that's definitely just one of the things that like Kirby does because he's so hard to hit. It's like he struggles in a lot of areas because of movement or lack of being able.
Wow,
to
that's it. No, that's unfortunate.
You hate to see that.
No,
oh, okay.
That's it. Yeah. That's unfortunate for Mike. Misses the tech there. I'm not even sure if he could have gotten back.
I'm gonna finish my damn thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like being able to come back and just like all of that happening. Kind of an it's like one of those things that you could not expect to happen, and really good stuff to Kingarc to capitalize. And you saw like Mike came out, started this game a lot more explosive because he's just continuing. Like it's just another stock. It's not a new game. Like it doesn't really matter for him.
And what you have to consider is that like despite that first stock happening, this is a pretty similar situation to what he was in last game anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would say that he has to worry about is because one, that is I don't care how calm you are, that still like hurts you morally.
Oh no, yeah. The misinput of the side B there definitely hurts, and it's definitely trying to buffer that up B.
Not to mention the way he came back from that first stock was a lot of mental damage on Kingarc because he had built that big lead, and Mike was building momentum.
And now Kingarc has such a nice lead at the moment, 66% on Mike, much more than he got the last time around.
Yeah.
So, and Mega Man's not dead yet. I don't think anything.
I think we're going to see Mike try and go for something a little bit desperate. He might try and force
an up smash.
I would say like bait out a jump.
Oh
and
wow!
Up smash
Jesus Christ, that was some Bowser. Oh my God, that was so fast. Kingarc is so quick. Okay,
Let's see that. He went on that really quickly.
That is what we call in the business a Giphy. Yeah, wow, that Bowser grab range, and then look at this. He fooled him. He said, I'm going to grab this Metal Blade and down air at the same time. What a play by Kingarc, and what a great set by him in general. Definitely that game one, dominant performance in the first stock, and then in that game number two, took advantage of, an unfortunate situation that happened to Mike. And then from there, obviously, just capitalized to continue to keep Mike out for a lot of percent, and then obviously a sick, nasty little clip there at the end.